Okay, economic impact. Wow, so scary right now, seeing the news every night of all the businesses that are closing, people losing their jobs. Our heart goes out to everybody in Arizona right now and around the world in our country, with all the difficult economic times that many people are facing due to these layoffs. And so what should associations or condos do if owners stop paying assessments because they are concerned about the economy? This is a reality. This is something that boards need to start planning for and have a plan so this doesn't happen. I think the best plan that I can give you is communication. We talked about communication at the beginning, and it just keeps coming back, and this is another example of where it would be really important to communicate. April 1st will likely be our next assessment payment by owners. And I would say that in one of those communications that you're sending out to your owners, remind people how important it is to continue paying their assessments. Because we don't want to have a disruption in the maintenance of our common areas. We don't want to have, the electricity of the association shut off. We want to maintain business as usual. And I think a really good way to approach this is just to remind everybody that, hey, we're a team, right? We all are a team, and we all have to play our parts in our team. And we have to, live up to our obligations that we've agreed to. And as a board, we're living up to our obligations by maintaining the common areas and trying to keep everything safe to CDC standards. And it's your obligation now to continue paying assessments so that we don't have economic hardships in our associations. Okay, that being said, there are going to be people that don't pay, right? We know that. And so I think what you need to do is have a plan for those people who aren't paying. And of course, we want to be caring and understanding of different circumstances. But it looks like our federal government is going to be stepping in to help and helping every family that needs it. And so, we want to make sure that we are protecting our association too. And so some suggestions would be, have a plan. So if people don't pay their April assessment, I think that we need to be following up with them quickly, finding out what's going on. So send out a reminder letter right away as soon as it's past due on the 15th, or if there's a longer period for it to be due under your documents. And then I think that you need to be coming up with a plan internally about, are you going to send a second demand letter? Is it going to go to the attorney? Remember that there is a relatively new law that was passed that requires that we give 30 days notice to an owner before a matter can be turned over to the attorney. And so you'll want to be making sure that you're complying with that and putting the requisite language that you need in the notices that owners are past due so that the matter can be turned over to your association's attorney within 30 days after you sending that reminder notice. Now, from a financial perspective, I think your board really needs to keep an eye on this, especially your association's treasurer. You're going to want to make sure that you're monitoring the income that's coming in April, because we all need to be looking for trends. Hopefully it'll be business as usual. Many of you already have your owners on auto debit or auto pay, so hopefully there won't be any large changes. But if we start to see any trends in the industry, I can assure you I'm going to be talking about it on Facebook and through our Mulcahy memos that we send out every month, and giving you some advice and strategies on how to deal with this circumstance.